Rah! Welcome to Closer Look. Today on Closer Look, we look at Incredible Hulk complete series set. Alright, we're gonna stop that right now. Yes, so, Hulk Smash. We're going to take a look at the Incredible Hulk complete series set. This is, of course, the 80s live-action series starring Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. Now, this is not all we're going to look at, but I thought this would be kind of cool because I picked up this set a while back and never really gave you guys a proper look inside. I think I might have touched on it briefly in a video. Ooh, shiny. Look at that. It's very pretty. Yeah, but got this ridiculously cheap. It was on sale on Amazon for, I think it was like 30 bucks or something, which was insanely inexpensive. Like when this came out, it was about 100, 150 bucks. I mean, it was not a cheap set. It contains all 5 seasons, you know, a decent little selection of extras and like that. But yeah, so we're going to look at this. But then as a nice little bonus, we're also going to look at this, which contains The Incredible Hulk Returns and Trial of the Incredible Hulk. And this, which is The Death of the Incredible Hulk. These movies are not included in the complete series set. So if you want to have the live-action series properly complete, you got to track down some form of release of these 3 movies in order to properly complete it. And then finally, to wrap up things good and proper, we're going to take a look at the Region 2 set of the complete animated adventures of the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, this has the complete 60s, 80s, and 90s series, and we'll also take a quick peek at the one and only release of the 90s series that we got here in North America land. So, it's not easy being green. We are going full tilt boogie with green rage today on a closer look on the Multimedia Chronicles. I never understood why the Hulk is green. I mean, green is the color of envy. Oh, hey! Welcome back. Yeah, so let's head on down to the black box and we'll get green with the Incredible Hulk complete series set and a bunch of other sets too. All right, let's check it out. Boom! Wow, yeah, this set definitely has some heft to it. You feel like you got something pretty significant there, just from the sheer bulk of the Hulk. Yeah, pretty cool. If you look, it's all shiny. I don't know how well you can tell, but you can see a little bit if I angle it. It's actually embossed as well. Like the letters of the Hulk are actually cutouts, and then there's like these plastic bubbles kind of raised inside. And then the images behind are all like holofoil. It's all shiny. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so we'll take a look at the back. Actually, no like cardboard backing. This here is actually printed right on the back, which is kind of cool. So there you go. So you got all 82 episodes, 20 discs. Very lovely artwork here. Quite a nice selection of bonus features there. There's not a ton of bonus features, but you know, definitely some cool archival stuff to be found. So let's crack this open here. So if you see, it's actually got green around the well, you can see around the edge there. Sorry if the focus is all out of whack, but there you go. So it's black with the green, and it's kind of it's like it doesn't close fully. I guess the idea was that it's so full because it's the Hulk. It's like busting at the seams, you know. So let's crack this open here. So we just lift the top off, nice and simple. It's just well, actually I shouldn't do that because you can feel the back side of the artwork and stuff there. But very sturdy box. We'll just set that aside. And then inside, this is kind of interesting. You don't see this very often, but you can see it's just like big green edge there. But you don't see this very often, but every single disc is in its own individual slim case. So if we take a look here, yeah, so we have, oh, look at that. I can go see The Incredible Hulk when it comes to theaters. Isn't that nice? Yeah, great. Doesn't really help me much now, but nice little souvenir. But yeah, as you can see, like each individual disc is in its own keep case, like its own slim case. So how am I going to do this? Maybe what we'll do is we'll do this, and there we go. Okay, so we'll just set this aside. Okay, so I just have to quickly organize these into some semblance of chronological order. Sorry, my memory card filled up. I've been filming like crazy today. Okay, so here we go. So let's start with Season 1. Now, you of course could get all of these individually in season sets. I think this was one of the few Universal sets being released at the time that actually did not use flipper discs. All of the box set releases like this use single-sided discs, so a lot of the ones that used to use flipper discs are now single-sided if you get the complete series sets. Stuff like Knight Rider, for example, Magnum P.I., Columbo, a lot of those sets used Miami Vice, used in part, at least some of the seasons use flipper discs. The complete series sets do not. And The Incredible Hulk, I believe, has always been single-sided disc because it's just awesome like that. So let's take a look at the disc art or the package art for each individual one. So we just got nice simple spine here, just Incredible Hulk, which season it is, which disc it is, and pretty much straightforward. So there you go. So disc 1, we have the original pilot movie of The Incredible Hulk, the origin story, and then we have The Incredible Hulk Death in the Family. So there's actually 2 TV movies which preceded the series proper, so you'll find both of those on here. This was also released as a single volume a while back that I used to own and watched them a few times, actually. Really good pair of movies, I have to say. Let's see here. So we have, so bonus features. We basically have the Incredible Hulk episode commentary by writer, director, and producer Kenneth Johnson. Kenneth Johnson is also the writer, director, producer of the Alien Nation TV series, if that name is somewhat familiar to you. So there's that. And then we have disc 2. Sorry. There we go. So disc 2, he's starting to transform there. Very cool. No special features on here, just episodes. But there you go. Once again, it's so interesting because we look at so many box sets that are just, you know, paper sleeves or, you know, books with cardboard, you know, sleeves to hold the discs and whatnot. But this one is all individual slim cases with individual artwork for each disc. Like, that's crazy and awesome, because I mean you can't possibly have your discs more well protected than that. So you've got them all in their own individual cases, and then you've got you know, you've got a big honking box to keep them in too. Bonus features basically just have a season 2 episode. That's it. So just an episode from season 2 to whet your appetite and get you to buy season 2 when it comes out. So the episode Stop the Presses, and there you go. So pretty cool stuff. So that's it for season 1. Let's take a quick look here. Just kind of like goes through the transformation, and then hold on, and then the duality of the Hulk and David Banner. So there you go, pretty cool. So just put these into proper order. So 4 discs for season 1. Season 2. Season 2. Here we go. So we got very nice artwork on there. Very cool. So bonus features, what do we got here? We have an introduction by producer Kenneth Johnson. Oh, and Married. Married is another TV movie, actually. The single disc release that I had before actually did not have Death in the Family. It had Married as the second movie, so it was two movies. Now, in this case, we do actually have 2 discs in here, but still very nice. Green, of course. The green you're seeing isn't quite the green that it is. I don't know why that... Can I fix the white balance maybe? We'll try that. Nope. Still the same. Well, whatever. Green is green. Then we have the next disc. So once again, kind of mid-transformation. So there you go. No special features on this one. Just episodes. There's like it looks like typically 4 or 5 episodes per disc. So here we've got discs 3 and 4. Very cool. And then finally we have disc 5. So it's 5 discs for the season. Very cool. Bonus feature, we've got a season 3 episode. Yeah, same thing. It seems, I sense a trend. Yeah, so basically just to get you to buy season 3 when it comes out. Like you're not gonna buy season 3 anyway, right? So there you go. So that's pretty cool. So once again, we kind of get the transformation over the course of the 3 cases. Very nice, very nice. Then we have, oh, season 3. Season 3 is massive. Oh, they did, okay, this one, I see what they did. So we got a very nice picture of David Banner there. And some episodes. So here, we're actually back to individual discs per case. I don't know why, but, oh, and here we go. He's starting to feel the change coming over him. And stuff like that. Just a quick look there. Very nice. And there we go. Yeah, I used to, this was easily one of my favorite shows as a kid. I would watch this faithfully every week. So there you go. He's got the white eyes and starting to change. It's kind of cool. I like how they did like the progressive artwork over the course of the discs. That's neat. And then there we go. So disc 3, very nice. And then we have, oh, he's fully hulked out now. Oh, look at that. It's so scary. My girlfriend many moons ago, Mindy, who you've heard mention of in some MMC Retro episodes because they were of that era, apparently was terrified of this show as a child. Every time she would see, like, when he would get the white eyes, she would just freak out and she'd have to go hide somewhere. She just couldn't handle it. So, so I had one of the post-series TV movies on VHS, and we watched it, and she faced her fear, and she was okay with it. But so here we got some more bonus features. Can't quite read it; it's too small. But it says behind the scenes look at the Incredible Hulk, featuring interview with Edward Norton and remembering the Incredible Hulk, an American classic. Oh, that's interesting. So behind the scenes interview with Edward Norton about the making of the movie. Now the movie, The Incredible Hulk, the Edward Norton one. Hold on a second. I can pull it off the shelf here. Yes, this one actually took its origin story from the 80s movie. Like if you watch the opening scene, like the opening credits of this one, it's clearly the origin story from the show. So I thought it was kind of cool that they went that route with it. So if we, of course, we want to see the progression here. Pretty cool. I really like how they did that, actually. That's cool. And the Hulk, and then he just throws off the shirt, and he's full-blown Hulkalicious. Yeah, if any, like, nobody but Lou Ferrigno could be a live action Hulk, you know, like a real, true blue Hulk. Alright, so here we go. So we got season 4 now. So we're already partway into the transformation. Yeah, so the white eyes, that would always freak her out. So until we watch the show. The one that we watched, in case you were wondering, was The Incredible Hulk Returns. It's the one that guest stars Thor. So there you go. Oh yeah, so we got audio commentary on the episode Prometheus. Prometheus, is that the one with oh no, that's something else. I was thinking, no, there's another one with another Hulk in it, basically, with this guy manages to duplicate the process and become another Hulk, which is pretty cool. I think it was in an earlier season, actually. But yeah, so oh, sorry, we should be looking at the discs as well, because they all look so different from what we've seen before. And just for completion's sake, we'll take a look there. All right, very cool. But yeah, as I was saying, this was definitely one of my favorite shows growing up. I really liked it, and I found actually in revisiting it recently, oh, there it is, the first. Sorry, that's the one. The first is the one with the other Hulk. I guess he's not one who rediscovered it. It's one who got the ability before him, and they discovered each other and fought. But I remember finding that one pretty freaky, the other Hulk. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, this was definitely one of my favorite shows. I really enjoyed it a lot, and in revisiting it in recent years, I was actually surprised by how well it holds up. Like, story-wise, it's actually quite good. I mean, there are some moments of, 70s and 80s isms that creep in and give it a bit of a cheese factor. But okay, bonus features here. We've got creating an iconic character, the Hulk, inside an episode, Prometheus Photo Gallery, and a behind-the-scenes look at the Incredible Hulk featuring an interview with Edward Norton. I think that's the exact same featurette that was on the other set. But there we go. So we got more Hulk action. Yeah, actually going through this set makes me really want to watch the show. I might just do that. So we got, sorry, move it down a little bit. So we got that. That's kind of cool, like the duality aspect of it. But the thing that I found holds up really well is the show was very psychological. Like, it actually got really deeply into the psychology of duality and having to deal with controlling anger and stuff like that. And it was just, it wasn't played cheesy, it was played serious, and as a result, it actually works really well, and I find holds up really well. Some really cool stuff in there. Definitely recommend this for anybody who's a fan of the character, or just good quality drama with a superhero twist on it. So there you go. So season 5 was a shorter season. It was basically winding down. Kind of had its good run and had run its course by this point. But I mean, 5 seasons, that's a pretty good run. I mean, it had 5 seasons and some TV movies, so that's pretty cool. And there we go. Final special features. We've got Behind the Success, the story of the Incredible Hulk. With fond memories and insights from the show's creator, take a final look back at this classic American television series. And we have the gag reel. So there's a lot of absolutely hilarious outtakes from this show, flubbed lines and whatnot. Just really funny stuff for any fan of the show. And there you go. There's the last 2. You just got the Hulk smashing through the wall there. Yes. And in case you're wondering, no, in this one, the Hulk does not speak. It's one of the few incarnations of the Hulk in which he does not speak. He just basically he just kind of growls. And then I think that's why it was done like that, because just the number of discs. So I'll put that all back in there. And then season 1. Look at that. Perfect fit. Beautiful. But yeah, definitely a set that the contents are very well protected. So Very, very nice. Very nice. Really, really adore that set, and couldn't believe I got such a good deal on it. So, after the series ended, a few years later, we had a series of TV movies that basically continued the story. So, I picked up this a while back, which is a double feature DVD. So we got The Incredible Hulk Returns and The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. So 2 TV movies. So we got Thor there, and the first ever live-action appearance of Daredevil. Yeah, very simplified costume, but character-wise, they pretty much nailed him. He's pretty cool stuff. And I think there was talk of maybe doing a Daredevil spin-off series at the time, but it never took off. Thor is definitely played more as a comedic character in this one, and the actor who plays, I can't remember his name. I was a character actor. I've seen him in a lot of other stuff, but he's just hilarious in this. Like, it's genuinely a lot of fun to watch. But so if we open this up here, basically it's a slipcover with kind of a digipack inside. So we got The Incredible Hulk Returns, just nice little summary of it there. And then Trial of the Incredible Hulk, nice little summary of it there. I should mention we have, yes, John Rhys Davies as the Kingpin. How cool is that? Yes, Gimli himself. And then each movie is on its own disc. And once again, we're playing around with the duality here. We got David Banner on one side, Hulk on the other side. So that's pretty cool. Do we have any artwork underneath? Oh yeah, we do actually. So we take a look there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's a nice little set. I think I got this used in a pawn shop a while back. This was released before the TV series. Oh, it's cracked too. Before the TV series actually got a proper release. But I should mention this has. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but there's engravings on it. Somebody writing on it. It says, "Not in rental book." Thanks for carving into my cover, Dick. Well, here, just while I'm reading you the extras, I'll let you look at that. So here, we've got a lot of extras on here. Disc 1, The Incredible Hulk Returns. We have Muscling In on Movies, an all-new interview with Lou Ferrigno. The Marvelous World of Stan Lee, an all-new interview with Stan Lee. Poster and still gallery and talent bios. And then Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Check this out. We've got Stand Tall, an all-new 84-minute documentary with Lou Ferrigno. That's pretty cool. We got a poster and still gallery, talent bios, and then a DVD-ROM feature with the original screenplay. And then it says bonus feature, 8-page booklet. Yeah, I don't see a booklet here. Well, damn, I got gypped out of the booklet. Oh well, what do you expect for something used from a pawn shop? But man, what a little deluxe set of, you know, 2 TV movies that were well past their day, and most people probably didn't care about, but at the time. But man, did they ever put a lot of effort into this? What a nice little set. Now, I should mention the TV movies are not included in the complete series set. So if you want to have the live-action Hulk series truly complete, you need to track down those movies. And then there was a 3rd movie as well, which basically put a rather final end onto the whole thing. We have The Death of the Incredible Hulk. Now, this ended up being the final chapter of the live-action series. Bill Bixby, sadly, was battling a pretty lengthy battle with cancer, and he had originally had plans to do another Incredible Hulk movie called The Rebirth of the Incredible Hulk, but sadly he passed away before that could happen, and this ended up being the last chapter of the classic Hulk series, which, you know, is fine. I mean, it's always played out as a pretty serious, dark, and somewhat tragic story anyway. So it's kind of fitting that it ends this way. Yeah. So Death of the Incredible Hulk. This is at a couple of different releases. This is, you know, just the one I that was out at the time, so I got that. And it's got a few, you know, chapter listing and a couple pictures, and that's basically it. No, I don't think there's no extras on this. Access the Death of the Incredible Hulk special features. Well, what special features? Are there any special features? Nope. Well, if there are, they don't mention them on the case. So, there have been some re-releases of these over the years, so even if you can't get these specific editions, I'm sure you can find some edition to complete your collection. Honestly, I really recommend you get this one for the return and trial movies, just because of all the awesome extras on there. Alright, so last but most definitely not least, we looked at live action. Let's take a quick look at the Animated Adventures of the Hulk. Yes, now this is a Region 2 only set. None of these shows have actually been released here in complete form. So this set contains every episode of the 1966, 1982, and 1996 shows, complete and uncut. Very cool, very nice. You can see the different versions of the Hulk here: 60s, 80s, 90s, and then basically comics. This looks like the Sal Buscema version, which is my favorite, one of my favorite versions of the Hulk. Actually, it's the one I grew up with. But here, if we take a quick look, just slides out. Nice, nice case there. Pretty much the same thing on the back. And what it is basically a big book style thing. So there you go. So we just open her up. Complete episode listings here. So we have, hold on a second. There we go. So we've got the 60s series, which I think is just, yeah, it's just these 2 discs. So the 60s series, 13 episodes. Each episode would have like 2 or 3 stories in it. I think 3. Yeah, so 3. So they tend to list it as 39 episodes. It's actually not. It's 13 half-hour episodes with 3 stories apiece. And then here, this is the one that I watched a lot growing up, because it was on. It was on in a double, sort of a like superhero hour thing, as a double feature with Spider-Man, like the original '80s Spider-Man series. So we had the Incredible Hulk '80s series. I really like this one a lot because it's actually incredibly faithful to the comics and the origins of the comics. This is the first time I'd actually seen the comic book origin in any form. And then when I went later and read some of the early comics and you know, kind of dove into the history of Marvel Comics, I saw the origin as it appeared in the original comics, and I was like, wow, they actually really got it right in that '80s show. So yeah, I really like this one a lot. The Hulk talks a little bit in it. He talks in this one too. But this is, I mean, this is typical 60s Marvel superhero fare. It's very limited animation, essentially stuff taken straight out of the comics and given limited animation. It's almost like a motion comic. And the cheesiest, most unthreatening theme song you've ever heard. Look up 60s Hulk opening titles or opening theme or something like that, and you'll see what I mean. But yeah, and then last but most certainly not least, we have the 1996 series, which actually ran for a couple of seasons. It was actually moderately successful. I don't know why, but it's like all the Hulk shows barely last for some reason, yet the character is immensely popular. I mean, he's always been one of my favorite Marvel superheroes, so I don't get why the shows don't last. Yeah, so we had 21 episodes of the 90s Hulk, and I see She-Hulk was added into the mix for the last little bit there. So, yeah, so here we have just the episode listing for the 1982 series and the 1996 series. So pretty cool sets. I mean, if you got a region-free player, you can certainly enjoy these, no problem. Myself, at the moment, my region-free players are all dead, so I have to, I can only watch it on the computer. But, man, you know, going through all this Hulk stuff again, I'm really having an itching to get green and angry and get my Hulk on. So I might just be watching some of this stuff soon. So pretty cool pile of stuff for sure. I love the Animated Adventures. I really wish we'd get a Region 1 set of those, but for some reason it seems like the 60s through 90s Marvel stuff just gets short shrift here on DVD. I don't know why. So anyway, The Incredible Hulk. Truly an incredible collection of stuff. And if you're a Hulk fan, then you should get all of these, because you deserve it, gold darn it. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. We did get one volume of the 1996 series of the Hulk, and it has like 3 episodes on it. It does have some cool extras on it, though. It's got an exclusive interview with award-winning Incredible Hulk writer Peter David, Inside the Hulk, trivia enhanced viewing option, Stan Lee's soapbox, and a bonus episode from the 1966 series, Origin of the Hulk, Enter the Gorgon, and To Be a Man. And also includes Spanish language audio track. And there you go. So that's it. That's all we got. We got like one stinking disc of the Hulk from 1996. And then as far as the others, the only other one we got was a Canada-only release of the 60s series, just a single disc, which basically has 1 episode on it from the 80s series. It's from the 1982 series, When Monsters Meet. So we got 1 episode, and then we got like 2 random episodes of Spider-Man. Like, I don't understand. Like, there was a whole bunch of these, like Marvel Superheroes animated series. I got like a box set of them. We got like, you know, Thor, Captain America, and all of these just have like 1 or 2 episodes on them, and that's it. And then they have a bunch of Spider-Man episodes. It's like, I'm sure if they're buying an Incredible Hulk disc, they wouldn't mind having more than 1 episode. Anyway, just thought I'd add that in as a little bonus. Oh, and if you're wondering about the disc, there you go. And it's in a yellow case, of course. Why not a green case? I don't know, but it's in a yellow case. So there you go. We got our Hulk on, yeah. Now, of course, this is not everything Incredible Hulk. There are other Incredible Hulk things out there. Of course, there's the animated movies such as Planet Hulk and Hulk Versus. There's all his various appearances in the Avengers cartoons and stuff like that. But, I mean, it would be far beyond the scope of a simple little closer look video to... This isn't about every appearance of the Hulk ever outside of comic books ever, because that would just take forever. But just kind of the big notable early ones anyway. The main thing was I wanted to give you guys a closer look at the TV series set, and of course these other ones too, which are quite cool indeed. Yes, I do love me some Incredible Hulk action. Alrighty, well, I'd just like to take a quick moment to thank my Patreon sponsors. Hey! Thanks, Patreon sponsors. You guys and gals just rock my socks on a regular basis. You're awesome. Yeah, please do consider becoming a Patreon sponsor of the show, because it goes right back into the show. Like, every penny I make from there goes right back into what you're seeing. It just means I can make more videos, get equipment upgrades, more cool stuff like this to review. Yeah, it goes around and around. It all perpetuates itself. So if you want to see more, then please do consider becoming a sponsor. I mean, no amount is too big, no amount is too small. It all adds up. So it's all greatly appreciated. And yeah, awesome. Woo! Alrighty, that is it for me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.